You have to take care of yourself first. He was preparing dinner when the phone rang. I'm taking a shower right now. Football is the most popular sport in the world. We played tennis on the court. The photo was taken on the beach. They swam in the sea on vacation. I wish I could fly like a bird. Can you understand what I'm saying? What a fascinating story. I wish I hadn't eaten so much cake. The new jacket is warmer than the old one. If I were rich, I would buy a mansion. We do not have enough information to make a decision. He needs to learn to swim. He cooked dinner for us. He has enough talent to be successful in his career. They are dancing at the party. They can't swim, can they? He doesn't like horror movies, and neither do I. We watched movies all day. They may not have enough time to finish. The house they bought is near the beach. He has to attend a business meeting in the morning. I've already finished my homework. Eating out every day is very expensive. Sequoia trees are the tallest trees in the world. We are planting flowers in the garden. The package was delivered this morning. The Great Wall of China is the tallest man-made structure. We have to finish our homework. She will visit her grandparents when she goes on vacation. How satisfying. They have finished their homework. If he works hard, he will pass the exam. He will visit his grandparents during the holidays. You like pizza, right? I wish I had taken a different path. He may need to borrow your car. He doesn't like horror movies, and neither do I. The children were swimming in the pool. They didn't go to the park, did they? He has been fixing the car since morning. We need to clean the bathroom. He's not going to the party, is he? We had already booked the hotel room before we left for vacation. Sarah has been taking dance lessons for a year. They believe in karma. The book is very difficult for me to understand. What a helpful guide. They bought a new car. They didn't do enough research before starting the project. The new restaurant is more expensive than the old one. This is the most expensive car on the market. He needs to exercise regularly. They may not understand the instructions. We have to finish our project by Friday. He had prepared his breakfast before his family woke up. The Sahara Desert is the hottest desert in the world. We have to attend a meeting tomorrow. I wish I had gone to bed earlier last night. They were painting the walls of their houses. This is the most expensive car on the market. The blue whale is the largest mammal on the planet. Where did you get that shirt? Asked. She had cooked dinner before her guests arrived. Unless it's urgent, I'll come to the meeting. She doubts his intentions. If he doesn't understand, explain again. I'm shocked. His painting hangs on the wall. The baby looks happy. Mary hates to wash the dishes after dinner. Do you like chocolate? Asked. I studied for the exam. They pushed their limits to win the match. We are aware of its importance. My brother likes to play video games. His house is further away than ours. My cousin likes to take pictures. I found myself singing along to the song. The cake my mom made is delicious. He had lived in that city for 10 years before moving to the countryside. If you don't hurry, you will miss the train. She had cooked dinner before her guests arrived. Did you see my keys? Asked. I can meet you at the restaurant. It's making me burst into tears. The Sahara Desert is the hottest desert in the world. Answer the phone when it rings. He speaks 3 languages. I wish I could turn back time and change my mind. The photo was posted on social media. Can you lend me your pen, please? The game was played by children. He drives to work every morning. She likes to dance in her spare time. I was writing letters to my grandparents. We just arrived at the beach. If they don't hurry, they will be late. We have to go now, right? What a beautiful city. John is the most talented musician I know. I study English every day. They've known each other since college. He caught himself daydreaming during class. She is shopping for new clothes. She needs to organize her wardrobe. He ate too much pizza and felt full. He is riding his bike in the park. Eating out every day is very expensive. If you don't finish your homework, you'll get a low grade. They are afraid of the dark. They visited the zoo last month. Birds sing in the trees. Much obliged. The city is noisier than the countryside. I won't be able to go on vacation this year. He is on the phone with his friend. He wants to start a new hobby. The road was closed due to an accident. I lost my keys again. He had read the book twice before recommending it to me. They will be late to the meeting. This is the most expensive car on the market. They contain important information. Have you ever been to a music festival? Have you seen the last episode of the show? Asked. She wants to attend a yoga class. Before becoming a writer, she worked as a teacher. They watched a play in the theater. You haven't finished your work, have you? I have a lot of work to do today. He has to get up early to go to work. The boy whose bike was stolen is crying. If it rained, we would take an umbrella with us. If I had more free time, I would read more books. We have to wake up early tomorrow. I'll call you back when I'm done with my meeting. I drink coffee in the morning. If they invited me, I would join the party. My sister is the tallest person in our family. If it snowed a lot, we would make a snowman. The dog is chasing its tail in the backyard. The children started playing in the park. The restaurant offers delicious food. The sun rises from the east. You must be kind to others and treat them with respect. When it rains, I like to stay home and read a book. Students are studying for the exam. It belongs to my sister. They prepare dinner for the guests. You look like your sister. He wishes he hadn't lost his passport. You prefer the blue one. If I had a magic wand, I would grant all your wishes. I wish he could speak more than one language. My house is smaller than yours. Could you pass me the salt, please? He wrote a poem for his class. If I were a famous singer, I would give concerts around the world. They like to play football on the weekends. The Eiffel Tower is the most famous landmark of Paris. We can't go to the party tonight. Never seen a live performance. I'll be ready until you come to pick me up. He is watching a football match on TV. We will have dinner at a fancy restaurant. Will you be able to look after my cat next week? He doesn't want to go to the zoo, and neither do I. Can you pick me up from the airport? It can be a dangerous situation. We're going to the park, they said. He was washing the dishes after dinner. So hot. She said to him, "Please help me carry these bags." I am very impressed. I am feeding the cat. I've been messing with my computer since morning. Italian cuisine was served in the restaurant. The cat is chasing the mouse. We picnic in the summer. He wished he hadn't bought those expensive shoes. They traveled a lot before they had children. Summer is hotter than spring. The plant grew on its own without any help. I bought a new dress for the party. The new laptop is faster than the old one. If it snowed, we would go skiing. The house was rented to a family. My classmate likes to play football. I was having a cup of coffee in the cafe. I am very lucky. When the weather warms up, I go swimming. If I don't forget, I'll call you tomorrow. Before becoming a writer, she worked as a teacher. We cleaned the house before the guests arrived. How fun! We played cards with our neighbors. See you at the restaurant, they said. I am cold. I have to call the plumber to fix the leaking faucet. We understand the instructions. The girl who plays the piano is very talented. The dog is barking at the postman. How funny. He will be angry if you forget your birthday. If he can't catch the previous bus, he'll be late. He wishes he hadn't lost his keys. I met my friend at the cafe. They play football on Saturdays. How incredible. How comfortable. The soup is too salty to eat. Did you see my keys? Asked. He was playing basketball in the gym. She doubts his intentions. How funny. They didn't visit their grandparents, did they? They believe in aliens. We have sufficient resources to complete the project. He has never been to a concert. He doesn't watch horror movies. If you save money, you can buy something nice later. Drink plenty of water if it's hot. My cousin likes to take pictures. Can you get some milk on the way home, please? Do you have enough time to finish the project? They were too late and felt tired the next day. He will study English at university. They just moved to a new apartment. She is more talkative than her sister. They usually have dinner at a restaurant. My grandfather used to tell me stories before going to bed. The service of the restaurant where we ate last night was very good. This is the most relaxing vacation I've ever had. He has a great sense of humor. He lived in a small village. We will go on vacation next year. I will help you with your project. I am very impressed. He can speak French, and his brother can too. She likes to dance in her spare time. They didn't watch the football game, did they? I don't have enough patience to deal with this situation. We're going to watch a movie at home tonight. I always make a list when I go shopping. If he practices every day, he will improve his skills. If I were rich, I would buy a mansion. He wants to visit London and I want to visit him too. He didn't have enough breakfast and was hungry afterwards. They prefer the coast to the mountains. He ate too much pizza and felt full. The new restaurant is more expensive than the old one. He told me, I don't like spicy food. They would visit their grandparents every summer. She has to call her friend and cancel her plans. I need a break and rest for a while. By the time I got to the office, he was already gone. If you study regularly, you will improve your grades. They played football in the park. You prefer to stay at home. Children are playing outside. You have to take care of yourself first. I study English every day. If you don't hurry, you'll miss the bus. How peaceful. What a strong team. She does yoga to relax. He visited his friend in another city. He has enough talent to be successful in his career. I watched that movie, my friends saw it too. I found my lost keys. He cooked dinner for the family. They are dancing at the party. My sister is the tallest person in our family. The car I'm interested in buying is a convertible. The teacher who teaches math is very strict. I watched that TV show many times. You have to believe in yourself and your abilities. We've finished our homework, they said. Do you remember the person who gave you this gift? He studied English for 2 years. For a healthy lifestyle, you should exercise regularly. Do you like playing video games? They've been talking on the phone for a while. Did he live in Paris? They didn't visit their grandparents, did they? Would you swim in this lake? If the weather was sunny, we would go to the beach. Book by J.K. Rowling. I don't have enough patience to deal with this situation. We played cards with our neighbors. If we finish early, we can go for a walk. The Louvre Museum is the most visited art museum in the world. I have been studying English for 2 years. He ate too many cookies and felt sick. If we go to the beach, we can build sand castles. They believe in ghosts. They are working together on this project. The water is too cold to swim. I woke up and found myself in another country. I might try a new recipe for dinner. The package was carefully opened. What a beautiful day. I completed the project on time. The letter was sent yesterday. The book was borrowed from the library. He had lived in London for 3 years before moving to New York. She is more talkative than her sister. I can type fast on the keyboard. I made pasta for dinner. Did you finish your homework before going out to play? Happier than Mary John. We would have cancelled the picnic if it had rained. The children were swimming in the pool. I have too many clothes in my closet. I need to break up. Football is the most popular sport in the world. We are planting flowers in the garden. If you want it done right, you have to do it yourself. The car I want to buy is a red sports car. He lost his phone. I taught myself to code. He hates crowded places. I love pizza and my sister does too. The cat sleeps a lot. He's not happy with his job, is he? It could be a doctor's appointment. He needs to try to play the guitar. He was writing a letter to his pen pal. If I see him, I'll say hello. We were fishing in the lake. When I visit my family, we all have dinner together. If you study regularly, you will improve your English. He has been working for this company for 10 years. I am very excited. They take the train to go to work. They like to picnic in the park. They will go on a journey next summer. I can play basketball well. Sarah has been taking dance lessons for a year. He can't go out because he's grounded. We have to do laundry. The teacher in my class is very helpful. I can speak Spanish and my cousin can too. He has a strong work ethic. He didn't finish his book, did he? They don't like spicy food, and neither do we. The car has been running for 5 hours. I used to take guitar lessons, but I quit. If I were rich, I would buy a mansion. I called my friend on the phone. The problem was solved by the teacher. We motivated ourselves to finish the race. He speaks 3 languages. The car has been running for 5 hours. What a caring person. I met my friend at the cafe. We were watching the sunset on the beach. They like to play football on the weekends. He doesn't eat meat. He will finish reading the book tonight. He wishes he could swim like a fish. Can you fix the leaky faucet? He has already eaten his lunch. Will you pick me up from the airport? We should apologize for our mistake. Have you traveled the world? Do you like playing video games? Birds sing in the trees. The moon is the closest celestial body to Earth. He had read the book twice before lending it to me. You enjoy watching movies, don't you? How gentle. My grandfather used to tell me stories before going to bed. I want to go shopping and my friends want to go too. Remember the boy who helped us yesterday? The picture was taken by a professional photographer. We can have a picnic in the park. We love spending time together. They criticized themselves for poor performance. He doesn't like spicy food, does he? If he studied harder, he would pass the exam. He needs to buy a new computer. If they don't make too many mistakes, they will win the match. If the weather is nice, we will go swimming. How comfortable. Could you please turn off the lights before you go? Did you finish your homework before going out to play? The coffee shop is busier than usual. We were walking in the rain. If you eat too much junk food, you can gain weight. If you don't understand a word, check the dictionary. You look beautiful tonight. They just moved to a new apartment. The boy riding the bike is my brother. You are a student, aren't you? We watched movies all day. They had a swimming pool in their backyard. They are going to the movies tonight.